Step into the unknown with the shadow frequency and your host, Matt Wilson, as he takes you where the shadows hum.
Welcome, listeners, to the shadow frequency where the strange and the unknown cast long, unsettling shadows. I'm Juniper, your guide behind the scenes, and tonight we're diving into a cosmic mystery that's been buried in the vaults of the CIA for decades. Picture this. 1,000,000 years ago, Mars, red, desolate, and silent, holds secrets of towering beams and ancient pyramids. A declassified document from Project Stargate pulls back the veil on a civilization lost to time. Are we ready to face what lingers in the Martian dark? Matt, what's got you spooked about this one?
No, Juniper, this one's a wild ride. Giant aliens, psychic time travel to Mars. It's like the universe is daring us to believe.
Right.
I've been staring at the stars all week, wondering what else is out there. Buckle up, Shadow Frequency listeners. This is the Shadow Frequency, episode 158, Whispers from a Martian Past. Let's go.
I bet our listeners are already feeling the chill down their spine, so let's not keep them waiting, Matt. Take us to the Red Planet in 3, 2, 1...
Welcome to the Shadows, listeners. Tonight we're stepping beyond Earth, far beyond, to a place where the dust whispers secrets and the stars hold their breath. A declassified CIA document from May 22, 1984, part of the enigmatic Project Stargate, has surfaced, and it's nothing short of otherworldly. Titled Mars Exploration, it claims a psychic operative, rumored to be the renowned remote viewer Joseph McMoneagle, used astral projection to visit Mars 1,000,000 years BC. Yeah, you heard that right. 1,000,000 years ago on a planet we thought was dead. Imagine this, a barren red landscape under a sky choked with dust. The operative's vision revealed towering pyramid-like structures, jagged and massive, piercing the Martian horizon. A vast road stretched across the planet, carved with purpose, leading to a sprawling complex. And then, shadows. Shadows of beings, very tall, thin people draped in strange flowing garments, moving through a world on the brink of collapse. The document describes a civilization gasping its last breaths, their environment corrupted, their people searching for a new home among the stars. The coordinates given, 40.89 degrees north, 9.55 degrees west, point to the Cydonia region, infamous for the so-called face on Mars. That eerie formation, photographed by NASA's Viking 1 in 1976, looks like a humanoid face staring into the void. Coincidence? Or a relic of something far older, far stranger? The operative saw these beings not as flesh and blood, but as echoes of a lost world. Giants who built monuments to outlast their dying planet. Were they warning us, or mourning what was lost? Project Stargate, for those new to the shadows, was the CIA's foray into psychic phenomena, running from the 1970s to 1995. They trained operatives to project their consciousness across space and time, seeking answers no satellite could find. This Mars session wasn't a one-off. It was a deliberate plunge into the unknown. The operative described a large orb in the sky, possibly a moon or spacecraft, and a sense of desperation as these beings faced extinction. The pyramids, the roads, the towering figures, it paints a picture of a civilization not unlike our own, reaching for survival against impossible odds. What does it mean? Are these visions glimpses of real Martian history or something else entirely? The Cydonia region has long been a magnet for speculation. Those pyramids, that face, they pull at our deepest curiosities. Could Mars have hosted life, intelligent and grand, long before the Earth's first spark? The document doesn't answer, it only deepens the mystery. Juniper, I'm halfway through this and already feeling like I'm standing on Mars staring at those pyramids. What's your take so far?
Matt, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about those tall, thin shadows. It's like they're still out there watching us dig into their story.
Right.
Listeners, what do you think? Are we alone, or is Mars whispering something we're not ready to hear?
Right, it's haunting. Let's take a quick break, but don't go far. Juniper's got some eerie updates for us. Take it away, Juniper.
Oh my, listeners, are you feeling that chill in the air? Matt's got us all staring at the night sky, wondering if Mars is more than just a dusty rock. Are those giant aliens still out there, their pyramids crumbling in silence? I bet you're as hooked as I am. Stick around because Matt's diving deeper into this cosmic enigma in just a moment. Right now, a couple interesting things that I found on the internet. First up, this is from Newsweek, July 16th. Paranormal investigator Dan Rivera, leader of the New England Society for Psychic Research, tragically passed during a tour with the infamous haunted Annabelle doll in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I'm sure a lot of you have seen that story by now. The 54-year-old was sharing precautions against the doll's dark energy when he died suddenly, cause still unknown. Could Annabelle's curse be more than a legend? This one is from Unexplained Mysteries. I happened to run across this. This is from October of last year, kind of an interesting story. A woman named Chloe Smith flying from the UK to France reported seeing a ghostly figure mid-flight, sparking debate about spirits at 30,000 feet. Passengers are buzzing. Was it an apparition or imagination? Might have to investigate that for a future podcast, huh? Like and subscribe, and follow us on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, and all major podcast directories. Visit shadowfrequencypodcast.com to catch every episode. Leave us a voicemail telling us where you're listening from. We'll feature it in an upcoming show. Check out our new Shadow blog for companion articles to episodes like this one. Grab some cool swag from our store or buy us a coffee to keep the spooky vibes going. Right now it's time for the mailbag segment where you, our shadowy listeners, share your thoughts without a chilling note from Riley M. in Bend, Oregon. But first, I gotta hit that button.
It's time for the Shadow Frequency mailbag.
All right, this one from Riley says, "Hi, Matt and Juniper. I love the Shadow Frequency. Every episode drags me into the eerie unknown, and I love it. I listen while hiking the trails around Bend, Oregon, under the stars. It's the perfect vibe for your creepy tales. The Andreasen episode had me frozen on the trail, chills running down my spine. You both make the paranormal feel so real, like I'm right there with those aliens or ghosts. Thanks for keeping the strange alive and giving us night owls something to obsess over. Can't wait for the next episode. Stay spooky." Well, thanks, Riley M. from Bend, Oregon. We appreciate that. Riley, you're really making us blush. Thanks for tuning in under those starry Oregon skies. If you want to share your thoughts, you could always drop us a line at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com. Now back to Matt for more Martian mysteries.
Welcome back, listeners, to the Shadow Frequency. We're still orbiting Mars, unraveling the CIA's 1984 document that claims a psychic glimpsed a lost civilization of giant beings a million years ago. Let's dive deeper into the shadows of this story. The Cydonia region where these visions unfolded isn't just any Martian landscape. It's a place that's haunted our imagination since NASA's Viking orbiter snapped that eerie Face on Mars photo. The pyramids described in the document, massive, geometric, purposeful, align eerily with real formations mapped by NASA. Some researchers, like those at the Cydonia Institute, argue these aren't natural. They're too precise, too deliberate. Could they be remnants of a civilization that thrived when Mars was lush before its atmosphere bled away? The operative's description of very tall, thin people is chilling. Were these beings Martian natives or visitors like us, stranded on a dying world? The document hints at a cataclysm, dust storms, a collapsing environment, a people forced to flee. Some speculate they could have seeded life elsewhere, maybe even Earth. The idea is wild, but it lingers. Are we connected to these Martian ghosts? Now let's step into the skeptic's corner for a moment. Astral projection, the method used in Project Stargate, lacks scientific backing. Critics like those at the Skeptical Inquirer argue it's more imagination than evidence. A vivid dream, not a time machine. The face on Mars itself? Later NASA images showed it's likely just a trick of light and shadow, a mesa eroded by eons of wind. Yet, even skeptics can't dismiss the pull of this story. Why did the CIA fund this? Why Mars? A million years ago. What keeps me up at night is the why. If this was just a psychic experiment, why does it feel so real? The operative's visions are so detailed: roads, pyramids, beings with a purpose. It's like Mars is calling to us, daring us to look closer. Listeners, what do you think? Are these echoes of a lost world or just shadows in our minds? Juniper, I'm torn. Part of me wants to believe Mars was home to these giants, but that skeptic's voice is whispering too. What's your gut say?
Matt, I'm all in on the Martian ghosts, those pyramids, those shadows. It's too vivid to be just a dream.
Right.
But I love that you're wrestling with it. Keeps us grounded, sort of.
Yeah, barely. Let's wrap this one up, Juniper. Take us home.
And that's the frequency for tonight, listeners. We've journeyed to Mars a million years in the past, tasting shadows of giant beams in their crumbling pyramids. Was it real or a flicker of psychic imagination? That's for you to ponder in the dark. A huge thanks to Riley from Bend, Oregon for the love. Keep those emails coming. Head over to shadowfrequencypodcast.com to catch up on this episode. Read our Shadow blog for more creepy details and grab some swag from our store. Don't forget to leave us a voicemail or email us at shadowpodcast@protonmail.com to share your thoughts. Matt, any last words from the Red Planet?
Stay curious and keep looking up. You never know what's staring back.
Well said. Until next time, this is the Shadow Frequency signing off. Stay spooky and sleep.
Good night, everybody.
With one eye open. Good night.
This episode was produced with a commitment to exploring the unexplained while grounding our discussion in documented discoveries. All interpretations are speculative and intended for entertainment purposes.